So in the last few years of doing, videos on YouTube, especially considering for the first 2 years it was daily content, right? So six, seven, 800-ish videos in 2 years. A lot. I've been told pretty frequently in comments that I make soap look effortless, look easy. And of course, whenever I get those comments, I always, make sure to respond to those because while I may not respond to every comment, I usually see them all. And I definitely make it a point to always respond to those ones and, say some words of encouragement because soaping can be easy if you're responsible with it. But at the same time, I do understand the initial concerns. As somebody who's like never made soap ever, they want to get into it, but it feels like a big, impossible to manage task that they can't really wrap their head around. And how do I make it look so easy? This particular soaper that has won the Project Soapway Challenge number 3 Solstice, thing. You get it. You go back and yeah, is one of those soapers that just recently started doing the soapy things, and she makes making soap look effortless. And she had to do it twice actually for this particular, soap submission. So I will tell you more about the person that has won today's Project Soapway Solstice thing in just a minute. But before I do, hello, I am Mrs. Soap and Clay. Let's make stuff. How's it going, Sudzers? Welcome back to the channel. You are at Soap and Clay, where we make all the soapy things, and you are here for week 7 of year 3, and Project Soapway Challenge number 3. Yes, and winner number 2 of the Solstice Challenge. And the second winner of this challenge is MQ Soapery, also known to us, on the YouTubes and in the Discord as Karen. And she made an amazing soap, and I'm super excited to show it to you. Here's the thing. She made this soap, she submitted the picture, she won, and then through tech problems and all the things, ended up losing the footage for her first pour. And she tried so hard to get it back and to do all the things. She's also like recovering from surgery and from all, it's wild. There's like so many Sudzers, she has a crap ton going on in her life. And so I'm completely blown away and like humbled whenever, I reach out and I'm like, oh, can you get me some footage, type thing? Like you're going to take time off of your life to do something for me. It's like, thank you. That's very kind. But anyway, she was looking around for this soap footage. She couldn't find it. She DM'd me and let me know that she couldn't find it. And I'm like, okay, now what? And she offered to remake the soap. And so what you are seeing is her second attempt at the soap, but the pictures of her first. And so it's a completely wild process. And actually, honestly, things that we all kind of get during this time of the year. The gremlins are in the soap shop like nobody's business. And, sometimes the gremlins do be deleting footage. So there's that. But MQ Soapery is a brand new company, like literally brand new. Brand spanking new. But Karen is not new to the Sudzer community. She's been around a very long time. And she is a new soaper, but, a longtime Sudzer. And she has been a part of this community, helping, encouraging, providing great insight and ideas, providing really helpful, like, avenues to get good, prices on products or containers and packaging, all the things for a very long time. And we love her very much. And so I'm very excited that she won. And once you see the soap, I think you're going to see why she won, because it's absolutely extraordinary. So let's get to the video that she recorded twice, and we can see just how effortless she really makes this entire thing look. Okay, so a new Solstice bar, and this is by Karen of MQ Soapery. And again, as I said, this is her second pour of this. So she actually did the thing, filmed the thing, all of the jazz, and then she was unable to recover some footage with all kinds of stuff going on. And she legitimately does have so many things going on, right? Like, I'm not going to share too terribly much about, her life, and she's able to do that on her own, but she had a surgery she was recovering from, kind of still is recovering from. It's wild. And she's doing this, awesome challenge, and she's doing the business. She's starting her business. MQ Soapery is brand new. Like, she's working on getting her website up and her Facebook up. She has her Instagram up. Her Instagram is phenomenal. It's definitely soap gold. She has such beautiful, inspirational, beautiful, awesome soaps and bath bombs and stuff. Like, she has this one for, I think it was the Thankful Challenge that she did it for. It was absolutely gorgeous with these beautiful, like, mountain scenes and the stars. Absolutely gorgeous. These really cute bath bomb things with rubber ducks. Oh, she has the Thankful Challenge soap up too, which is extraordinary. She's such an amazing soap maker. Like, so very talented, but brand new as far as the business side of this goes. It's wild. Okay, now on to the pour of this guy. And again, as I said with Miss A's, with Not So Typical, it's a hybrid soap. Forgot that I told them that it needed to be a hybrid soap. So yeah, she's doing a hybrid soap. And realistically, she's going to be working with the same colors that I was working with and kind of the same design pattern, right? Which may be one of the reasons why I really pushed so hard for this one to win, because it was what mine was sort of supposed to be. And it looks like for the embed, she will be using melt and pour and doing like a full moon moment with all of this, and different colors of blues. And actually, she commented on my Solstice soap yesterday and was talking about how she had such a hard time. She used dragon's blood for the scent discolored, all of the blues were wild. And you wouldn't know that by looking at this footage. You also wouldn't know that she was like a new business looking at any of this footage. Everything that she's done, and that's one of the things that I've really experienced and seen with so much of this footage that I've been doing for the Sudsers, right? Every one that I've seen so far, they're not panicking in any of this. And I know that soap makers can panic, and I have edited footage of soap apprentices panicking in the middle of a pour, and you can tell. They start getting really fast or rushing something or spilling things, or you can just see it in their hands. Georgia May was so expressive with her hands, right? And she's not at all, panicked or in a rush or whatever with any of this, because while she's a new business, she's actually not a new soap maker. She's been making soap for a couple years now, so about as long as the channel's been a thing. So I think she's been around for like ever, if I remember right. Karen, let me know. I feel like you've been here forever. And she just took the plunge and decided that she wanted to make this a business, which is a huge freaking plunge. And it's a huge freaking plunge in like multiple ways, because again, she's recovering from surgery and has this whole ass life that doesn't actually involve making soap. And so it's a lot. People get into the handcrafted life or the gonna start my own business life, the making life, and when they get to the point of you also now have to do all of the other parts of the business, the less fun things, the building of the website, the keeping the inventory current, the social media, all of the things, the books, and the keeping track of the inventory, everything. It is a lot. It is so difficult to really get all of this up and running. And so that she is working on doing that, and she's doing it at her own pace and not, forcing herself and rushing herself for any reason, is amazing. She loved doing this as a hobby for 2 years. She loved all of the soaps that she got to give to her friends and family. And now when she decides to do it as a business, she's going to take it at her own pace and listen to her body and keep herself healthy and not stressed out, because it can be an incredibly stressful process for sure. But again, as you can see, her making the soap, there's no stress going on here. She's good to go. And I actually love the thickness of her batter. She has a beautiful thickness for all of this because those melt and pour embeds right there, they're thick. Those are big, heavy guys. And so you definitely need to make sure that you have enough, well, the batter needs to be, thick enough to support it so it doesn't just go all the way to the bottom, which is usually what happens with mine because you guys know me, I love soaping at just an emulsion and I hate taking my stir stick back to batter to thicken it up. But all of this with the inclusion of, the melt and pour, and it looks like she's got salt or maybe a milk going on with those to keep them sort of apart so they'll actually disperse well in the batter. Very smart, by the way. Love that. But all of this with the melt and pour embeds and the different colors and variations of the blues to the grays to the blacks, completely stunning. She did such a beautiful job on this. And I love that she took the initiative to make the bar a second time after she, lost her footage. And I love that. Oh, look at that. She was also propping up her mold with a spoon. There's so many good ways to prop up molds. That's smart, guys. We don't have to have anything fancy. I personally just use, towels, as you've seen. But everything about Karen in the Discord and the kind of sudser that she is has been just a beautiful inclusion into this family because she's very helpful. She really helps out with a lot, and she helps out with people not only in the soap making stuff, right? But she helps out with people that are having a bad day in like the rant section and the I need just, general kind of life advice and stuff. And she listens, she cares. And it's extraordinary. She's just a really extraordinary human. With everything that's going on in her life, she takes time to say hello to her people and her friends in the Discord and help out with a troubleshooting of a soap and all of the things. And she does so in just such a kind manner. And I guess that sort of makes soap, or sense. Makes soap too. Also, speaking of making soap, that is a brilliant way to lay down a mica line with like a salt shaker. That's amazing. Well done. I love that. Filing that away for later, for sure. But yeah, it kind of makes sense. Like when she was recovering from a surgery, she spent quite a long time basically bedridden. And, soap making videos and everything kind of saved her. Everybody's soap making videos, not just mine, but, everybody's. And since she's a very creative person anyway, she decided that she wanted to, try her hand at this. And so that's what she did. And like so many other sudsers, she hit the ground running. Makes it look effortless, has such a beautiful take on the soap making, world. And she's been doing the experimentation and finding the recipes that really work for her, that she loves. And she's doing the damn thing. And I love it. I love to see the confidence. I love to see the experimentation. I obviously love to see, the beautiful, thoughtful, kind humans that are the Sudsers community. And, Karen is obviously one of them. I love all of it. And I love this soap. So let's go check out the finished product. And with this one, we also did not get the cut. But you know what? She had to film the pour twice. So this is perfect. We're just going to use this gorgeous picture that ultimately won. Look at how beautiful that is with the snow hanging out everywhere and that gorgeous moon and all of that. All things Solstice. Well done, Karen. Well done, MQ Soapery. I'm just absolutely blown away. Congratulations. And there it is, MQ Soapery / Karen's winning submission for Project Soapway Solstice Challenge. And it's gorgeous. I love the inclusion of the melt and pour or the cold process of just the soap shreds in general into the batch. And honestly, it looks kind of like I wanted mine to look, except better. She did a much better job. And like I said, she made it all look super easy. And you've seen some pours for me wherein not only do I not make it look easy, but I complain about how hard it was, really. And so not this. She did the damn thing, and she did it in absolute epic style. And I'm so proud of her for it. It is an absolutely stunning batch of soap. Again, no cut footage for all of this, just like, with Miss A's, but that's okay. Like I said, it's the damn season. And when we don't remember to film a cut or something, we do not let that stop us from showcasing, the sudser and the soap maker and the craft. And she did a great job. She knocked this one out of the park and she understood the assignment for sure. And I'm so, so proud of her. Everybody go in the comments here. Obviously, we have everything linked in the description as well as in the first pinned comment. And I've been linking it throughout the video. Find her socials. Tell her what a great job she did. As I said, brand new business. So she's been doing this more of a hobby than anything else. So she doesn't really have a website to go support. But support her in these ways. People in the Discord, support her in that way. Like, do all the things. She definitely is deserving of this award, and I love her soap. I love that she took this challenge on, and I love that she, you know, went and like made it again. That's so cool. I'm so proud of her. Just across the board. Karen, you knocked it out of the park. Yes, and thank you for being a sudser and for being part of our Discord community. You definitely are such a great addition to this like motley crew of wild humans that we all are. So thank you for existing and being a part of all of this with all of us, for sure. I am out of here for today. Not only is it time that I 100% am going to spend with my family, I think you guys should too. So I will be back on Monday for the third and final winner of the Solstice Challenge. So definitely be on the lookout for that because that one's a beautiful soap as well. And thank you guys. Thank you for existing. Have the happiest of Christmases if you guys celebrate it. Have the happiest of weekends if you don't. Just have the happy. I am definitely going to go have the happy with all of my family. You know, my IRL family. But you guys will see me in the Discord and I'll be hanging out with, you know, you family, Sudser family, off and on this weekend as well. So thank you again, all the things. I will see you guys all again on Monday for another round of Project Soapway Fun. Bye.